auf PzIV. I've been struggling to get some decent games lately, so this one's gonna have to do. Now I'm in a platoon with a clanmate. We're gonna see what we can do. Waffenträger has got a 15cm cannon on it. Very nice. It's actually a low roll. It does an average 560 damage. Now, the ping where I am is terrible at the moment, but I'm told that it will be fixed in another week, which isn't helping the rather bad state of gameplay. But we do okay, but spoiler alert, it's not going to end well. So the Waffenträger's got 560 average damage, 276 penetration. It's got about an 11-second reload, 11.6 before rammer and everything else. See if we can just try to get the shot on the bad chat. Not to be. This might be a chance. No. Not enough. We're just trying to get a nice early shot. We got a fair amount of support up front. We've got 3 bat chats on our team. So it's 3 artillery on our side to 2 on theirs. So it doesn't start out horrible, but we'll see what happens. Not a lot to shoot at, which is a bit disappointing. But the one line is pushing as they should. It seems to be engaging it. Looks like our bat chat's pulling out. Probably on a reload. M48 patterns. Shouting for a bat chat. Must be happening somewhere else. Still looking to get a shot on something. Nothing happening here. Looks like our tier 10 E4 and tier 9 T10. Tier 10 just goes down. And, it looks like we've won the one line, but we haven't. We got 1 tank left, and what's that? 3 of their tanks have just pulled back. And now they're pushing forward. The bat chats pulled back to get a reload, and now they're just going to overwhelm. We went for a shot, but looks like we bounced. So, not great. Oh, come on. Shoot. Alright, about bang on average. 557 with a 560 average. So an average roll. So what else we got? We got 1600 hit points, 370 view range. It's got 2 degrees of gun depression, but that's over the front. A trick with this tank is to hang your gun over the back of the tank, and you actually get some gun depression. Now, I'm pretty sure I screwed this up very shortly here. So now I'm effectively stranded, isolated from the rest of the team that are all clustering down the back. But getting an opportunistic shot on the RU. Hit by the GW. What's that? 1200 hit points in one go. No, 900. Shot for 900. So, well done, Artie. Maximum speed 38, 14.5 power to weight. So It can move, but it's not great. And there goes the RU. Thank you very much. But once again, we're still stranded. The whole team's hanging down the back, and they're using us to spot, which isn't ideal. Some of those light tanks would be nice if they were spotting, and we were shooting the targets that they could give us. I'm just too slow. I can't peek and pull back quick enough to be effective here. JP100 just takes out E75, and we're now 2 tanks down. What else do we know? That's probably all you need to know about the Waffenträger. I'm just grinding through this to get to the Grill 15, which looks like a bit of a fun tank, but this one's not horrible, but I don't think I'll be keeping it, that's for sure. Free up some money to pick up the tier 10. So we're still stranded over here. Looks like a lot of our teams abandoned us and have headed over to the eastern side of the map, and it doesn't look like there's much pushing on us at the moment. Still a lot of tanks in front of us apparently, but there's the GW. There's a shot, and he's gone. A nice 550, which will do just nicely. So we got a grill and the Skoda. The Batchet hasn't been seen, and there's an object 140 hanging around the C1, C2 area. You can see the enemy team's pushing quite hard with their TDs into all those tanks that moved onto the flank. Looks like all the Batchets are getting a reload, and we're still 2 tanks down. There's that Skoda again. If we're quick, we might be able to get a shot on him. But it doesn't look like it's to be. Still a big threat on the eastern flank pushing in. Do hope that our tier 10 mediums are able to deal with it, but it doesn't look like that's to be. Skoda. Can we get a quick shot? He's on the run, and there he goes. So another one down. So despite the fact that we're stuck out here and we can't do much, we're still leading the charge on kills. Batchet ripping it up, and we've actually just taken the lead. We're actually up by 3 tanks. Goodness me. What could possibly go wrong? So, the Batchets must be all on reload because they've disengaged. And for whatever reason, our artillery is now running headlong into an object 140. I've made the decision to push forward with him. More or less a snapshot into the 140. It's another shot. Batchet takes out the M53. We're still 2 tanks up. We've got 2 Batchets. Are you? And now I get stranded once again. I need to stick down in this ditch so I can avoid the 140, so I'm effectively pinned down, which isn't very good for me, but we still got 2 Batchets in play. So you would think that we should be able to deal with this. Batchats are pushing on the JP E100. Batchat Arty, tier 10 Batchat Arty takes out our T92. Very strong artillery, which would have been very useful. Let's see what these Batchats do to this JP E100. One goes down to artillery, and the other one goes down to the JP E100. That, right there, apart from me being stranded over here by myself anyways, is what loses us the game. If those Batchats had potentially just ignored that JP E100, because really he wasn't much of a threat. He's too slow, and we could have had the opportunity to push down the one line, take out their mediums, take out their artillery, and then deal with him in superior numbers. But that's not what happened. So, and that's how easy it is to throw a game. The JP E100's, God knows what he's doing. I'm still stuck down here, trying to work out how I can extricate myself without the Object 140 shooting me. See if we can speed this up a little bit. It's a bit boring. JP 100's making a move. Still making a move. And he gets taken out. So we're still even 3v3 at the moment. However, we've got a light tank and a TD, and they've got 3 tier 10s. The RU gets taken out, but the object takes him out in return. Now we're in a 2 versus 2 scenario with 2 minutes left on the clock. Batchat takes out our object 260, and I'm left in a position where I have to make a move. I have to get out of here. So, I do manage to get out of there without being spotted, which is incredibly lucky. I've got a minute to get over. Got a minute to get over and reset the cap or take out the Batchat. So plenty of time. So motoring along. I don't anticipate him being able to see me. There I go. Alright. Don't want to miss 490. Which is good. If I did a large low roll on that, I might not have taken him out. But he's down. I got my 4 kills. Trying to deal with this. I've got an object 140. There's 15 seconds left on the clock. I was thinking about a draw, but I get a ram in. That's game over. So there, before just over 4k damage defeat. And sort of see what happens when the tank destroyer is left out front and everybody's hiding behind the hill down the back. A couple of, I don't know, I pushed forward a couple of times where I probably shouldn't have, but I ended up having a good game. It's too bad we lost it. It was actually close. I think the mediums could have played a little bit smarter as well.